What is up, everybody? It's Drake here once again with another video on the ATM industry and how I'm making my money work for me through passive income. So the plan today is to find a location. I have an ATM sitting in the garage right now that's just ready for a new home, and I'm ready to give it one. We need to find a new location today, and I'm going to bring you guys along. Stay tuned. One of the best things about owning your own business is being able to have fun and still work at the same time. With this ATM business that we have, we're making money, having fun. We obviously have to put in a little bit of work, but in the end, it's well worth it. Right now though, I'm gonna take a quick break from working and have a little fun with my dog really quick. Now it's time to work. All right, now that I'm ready to go, caught my breath from playing with Izzy for a little bit. She can definitely make you move. So, hold up, everybody. Before we go any further, I know you guys have questions. Please leave a comment down below and ask away. I'll make sure to give you guys the real deal, my real world experience with the ATM industry. Also, give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. All right, guys, now to the nitty gritty. First things first, guys, keep in mind when searching for locations, make sure you're dressed for the job just like you would for an interview. Make sure you're dressed professional. I myself am wearing a full suit right now, which isn't necessarily for the ATM location that we're trying to find. It's because I have a meeting prior to this. That's why I'm wearing a suit. When I am searching for the locations, though, I will probably dress it down. Wearing my dress shirt still, just unbutton the top button, undoing the tie. I am wearing black pants, black dress pants, and then dress shoes as well, which was a little difficult on the trampoline, I might add. But that's my outfit for the day. Sometimes when I am looking for locations or going to locations to do an install or just talk to the owner, do a wellness check with them, I'll wear a nice dress shirt, jeans, cowboy boots, something like that. Or I'll wear a nice like polo shirt, short sleeve, just something to say, hey, I'm not a homeless guy walking off the street. I know what I'm doing. What some people also do when they're looking for a location is they'll get their company emblem on the shirt, a polo shirt, and they'll put the emblem on it and wear that when they're doing their work with the company, which is definitely professional. But for me, it wouldn't be a good return on investment, so I haven't done it. I wear suits all the time, so I have a plethora of dress shirts and whatnot, so that's what I wear. Done with the meeting that I had to wear a full suit on. Now I'm getting ready to go to first location. One thing to keep in mind too, guys, I've said this in other videos, make sure you come prepared. Google is phenomenal in helping you find locations, which I use all the time and has obviously helped me out. One thing that I do is pull up Google Maps and search for locations in the area that I'm looking for or in the area that I'm interested in. and search for locations that I want to put an ATM in. Google an area code, and I'll type in, you know, barber shop, or I'll type in bar, restaurant, club, anything that may need an ATM, tattoo parlor, and Google will allow you to look at those locations. What's really awesome actually is today I am looking for one certain area here in town, a long stretch of road. We already have a couple of ATMs on it. It would be convenient for us because it's close to work, and it's also close to some of our other ATMs that we have. So I'm looking in this area to make it easy. So if we do get a location, it'll be easy to fill the machines, save on travel time. All in all, so far we've been really doing good with that. In terms of travel time, it's only 20 minutes to any of our locations. So we've been really working hard at that. Now in this area that we're looking, what I do is I'll find, you know, 8 to 10 locations that I'm interested in, I'm gonna go talk to. And I'll pull up those locations and I'll do my research. I'll see if it's a cash only establishment. I will see if people like the place, if it's busy, because obviously you don't want an ATM in a location that is slow. The better the reviews, the more opportunity you will make money with an ATM in the location. Something else that I look at as well is the pictures. I'll look at the shelves, the reviews that people post, if they say it's a clean establishment, if it's good customer service, things like that. I've mentioned it before, I'm very, very big on customer service, and this goes a long way in terms of your location finding as well. Because if the location that you're trying to put an ATM in has terrible customer service, is slow as heck, you're not going to get any foot traffic in there. You're not going to get people to actually use the ATM. And because ATMs obviously are not free for us, so we want to pick a location that is going to be the biggest bang for the buck, whatever you want to call it. You want to pick a hot location. But you also don't want to have an ATM sitting for a long time either. Something else actually that is really awesome with Google is we could essentially see inside of businesses now through the Google view. Today, one of the locations that I'm looking at is a bar restaurant. So I pulled up their Google view. I did a full view of the inside of the bar and restaurant. I saw it was clean. I saw there was people in it as well, which makes me think, oh, okay, so it might get used. So what I did when I was looking inside of the location in Google view, I was looking to see if they had an ATM. If they had an ATM, what condition was it in? What I found was it did have an ATM, but what do you know? It was out of order. Yahtzee! That's a good game plan for me to go in and get this location, is I can let them know I can get them an ATM that will not be out of order. When the location has an ATM out of order, the location honestly is losing money. People that pull money out of an ATM location, they spend money at that location. Whether it's a bar, a restaurant, a convenience store, a gas station, a liquor store, people take the money out and they use it in the store. So it's very beneficial for those owners to have a working ATM. One thing I also noticed on the reviews is the pictures. The pictures of this place were packed all the time at night. Really, really busy nightclub, which is good for the ATM. Something else I noticed is cash only. So I'm thinking gold mine, double Yahtzee. This is gonna be awesome. So I do my research. When I pick my 8 to 10 places, I line them up to where I'm close to where I'm being or to where I need to be. So for instance, I had this meeting today where I had to wear the full suit. I made sure to pick locations that were either around where my meeting was or from the meeting back home. That way I'm saving money on gas and searching, and I'll pick, you know, location A, location B, location C, location D, location E, location A, so on and so on and so on. That way, by my last location, I'm home. So it's super convenient. Finding little tricks to save money on gas and your time is really, really important when doing door-to-door sales, business-to-business sales, finding an ATM location or a vending location. The last thing you want to do is waste money driving around and wasting your time. especially with as much traffic Austin has. All right, everybody, so I just got done with location number 1. It was a gas station that the ATM was out of order. Unfortunately, there's a big ATM company here in town which does monopolize on a lot of the convenience store gas station locations. So that ATM, unfortunately, was owned by them, and they're supposed to replace their ATM soon. I jotted that down on my notebook that in maybe 2-3 months, I'm going to double check with that location again to see if it's still out of order. If that's the case, hopefully that'll be an in for me. All right, so I am off now to location number 2, which is the bar that I was just talking about, the one that it is out of order, their ATM is, and their location does take cash. It should be a slam dunk. Obviously, in door-to-door sales, finding locations, we get a heck of a lot of no's, so I am obviously prepared for that. But just because I just got a no doesn't mean I'm not going to get a yes on the next one. If I let my mindset tell me, heck, the next one's going to be a no, the next one's going to be a no, the next one's going to be a no, then my attitude is going to show that. And you know what? It's probably going to be a no, because it's all about your attitude. When you walk in that door, walk in there like it's the first person you spoke to today, the first person you're trying to pitch to. Always be positive with it. So now I'm on my location number 2, that bar. I'm going to nail it. All right, everybody. Well, what do you know? Location number 2 was a success. It took a little while to convince him, but all in all, he agreed. His location needs a working ATM. They're cash only. Their ATM is out of cash. He's missing out on money, obviously, which is hurting the bottom line. So I was able to get him to go with us. One of the issues, obviously, that he had with the ATM was that it never was working properly. He was always having issues. Granted, I don't know what that company is. I don't know who runs it. But if the customer is telling me, heck, their ATM is out of order all the time, that's the angle I'm going to pitch. I am local. If the ATM ever has an issue, I am right down the street. I can get that thing up and running at midnight, which I have before. So that was one thing I was able to tell him. His confidence in me explained to him that I am not afraid to wake up at midnight to come fix an ATM if it needs it. Really made him smile. Also, I was able to let him know about another one of our locations that we have, which said that we can use them as a reference, and he liked that we had a reference that we can have. The exact type of bar and restaurant as well, just in a different part of town. One more thing that helped actually was there's a holiday coming up, a big drinking holiday, Cinco de Drinko, and I told him, heck, we can get him an ATM working ASAP. This week, right before Cinco de Mayo, right before the weekend, right before all the craziness, and that'll make him money. Us coming in there, getting him a working ATM is beneficial for both of us. And it's good for the customers as well because they're able to get drinks there, and it's a good convenience factor. So all in all, I am done for the day, looking for locations at least. I need to go make sure that we get this ATM up and running for our new location. Got to make sure it's working properly. The EMV card reader is good to go. The safe door is set. Everything is good, and we can proceed. What I'm going to do now, since I strategically placed all of the locations that I had to go to today on my way home, I am now leaving my number 2 location that I was going to try and get an ATM in, and I'm going to go fill one of our ATMs on my way home. But before that, I'm super thirsty, so I'm going to go to 7-Eleven. So, got my thirst quenched, a nice Slurpee. One thing to keep in mind, which I learned from experience, when going out and finding an ATM location, do not drink a blue Slurpee in between finding locations. And unfortunately, I had to stop searching for locations because everything was blue in my mouth, my teeth, everything. Not a good look for pitching ATMs. Keep in mind, guys, not every time you're going to get a yes, not every time you're going to get a no either. So keep pushing. Keep hustling. We're playing the long game, guys. We're not getting rich immediately. This is passive income. This is income for your future. So keep on grinding, keep on hustling. If you can, guys, leave me a comment if you have any questions. Subscribe, leave a thumbs up if you like the content. Appreciate everything, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one and work hard.